I started talking to her. She was able to get out. My husband and I are splitting up. He's very angry and just starting to explain to me what's going
Mhm.
on. And Sarge comes over the radio and he said, 464, get in here on the radio. Based on his voice and stuff, I thought maybe he was in a fight or something.
Mhm.
But again, in my peripheral right here, he was just right there, and I'd only been outside for a few seconds. With my left hand, I grabbed the door and push it open, and I kind of already had my right hand on my gun, like processing. So as I step in, Sarge is about where you're at. We're not
Mhm.
very far away, maybe 10 feet at the most. And he's looking to my right, and his left hand is out in front of him like this, and his right hand is on his gun, but he hasn't drawn yet. Turn to where he's looking, and I see the male subject is standing in the living room. There was a chair there that he was kind of standing in front of, and I realized he's got a pistol in each hand. He had a semi-automatic 9 millimeter in one hand and a 38 revolver in the other hand. But they're down at his side.
Mhm.
They're in his hands, but he's standing, and he's yelling. He's saying some kind of sovereign citizen type stuff that
Mhm.
my house is my domain. And as I step in, see Sarge, look where Sarge is looking, see dude with guns. I'm clearing my holster and drawing
Mhm.
on this guy. I hear Sarge kind of saying, put the guns down. He asked him, why do you have the guns? Guy's saying, I have the right of domain. I said, drop the guns. I said, I'm not going to tell you again. Again, I'm punched out on him.
Mhm.
Two hands, good grip, all the stuff, and standing still, not in any kind of weird shooting position. But when I did that, that was when time went and like slowed
Mhm.
down for me. I see him kind of almost like sigh in
Mhm.
resolve, and then both guns come up and they're going towards Sarge. So he's
Mhm.
bringing both guns up to aim at my sergeant. As his arms come up, I start shooting. So I fired two so that his hands had got to about three-quarters of the way up to like fully extended shoulder width. So they're about here. Well, as I was shooting, they kept getting lower and lower. And so as I'm shooting, the guns are getting lower. I'm trying to figure out if I'm even hitting him. Well,
Mhm.
then he was wearing a light blue t-shirt, and I saw his shirt move like almost like
Mhm.
an impact.
Mhm.
If you like slowed down, like I said, it just slow motion.
Mhm.
I could see the ripple of his shirt. So I was like, okay, I think I'm hitting him. Well, then I started seeing red uh, coming from his chest area. And so it's like, okay, I am hitting him. Keep doing what I'm doing. And the guns got lower and lower. Once they got to his side, he dropped both of them. Like almost as soon as they got to here, boom, he drops both guns.